Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. So, yesterday, I think the Saturday, we had done with demo part one, and I think all people got that recorded video. It got uploaded in YouTube. YouTube link, I think we have provided. And today's demo also will get uploaded to YouTube. So, the same link will be given to you. And if you did not get that links means you can write me a mail bhaskarjogi@gmail.com. And this is the form we have given already. You need to fill your details in this form. Okay, this form I have sent you in the chat window. Please try to fill this. If you already done it, ignore it. Please don't repeat the data entry once more. If you already done it, that is fine. If you did not do it means you have to do it today, because you will be able to get the discounted fee when you have your data in this form. Clear? So this data is very, very simple data. It will ask your email address, your full name with surname. Don't write a simple name Krishna like that, because we need complete full name with surname. Surname also complete surname. If you write, that will be good. Your mobile phone number. Better give the WhatsApp phone number. The communication can happen very, very smooth, and click on subscribe. So you will be able to get everything through WhatsApp and email. Sometimes our emails are going to go to your spam. So make sure that it is not there in the spam. Clear? It's not there in the spam. And you need to fill this form so that you can avail lots of discount. The fee details and everything will be sent in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow will be the final day. And after that, we will be able to send the complete fee details and everything. Yeah, am I clear? So, as I told you, to understand data analytics, what is that you have to know? So as I told you, you have to know nothing. Or I can say, what is the eligibility criteria? Eligibility is what? So you could be any year passed out. So year 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any graduate, you could be BA, BCom, BSc, Botany, Zoology. And what is the eligibility means nothing. If you know 2 plus 2 equals to 4, you will be able to get into data analytics, because data analytics where you have very, very little coding or less coding. Very, very little coding, less coding. So you cannot have a 0% coding in IT. That is impossible. So you cannot say that, sir, I need to have only 0% coding means you have to go into non-IT. But IT, where at least you have a 20% of coding will be there, remaining 80% of the time drag and drop software. You drag and drop, you will be able to create a beautiful applications, and that is what is the thing. So data analytics and data science, both of them are booming nowadays, but data science is a complicated one, right? So data science is complicated one. Data analytics is easy one. If you want to get into IT companies, get data analytics course. Data analytics course using Power BI and SQL. And data science is a very, very complicated application. It is also called as a artificial intelligence, called as a machine learning. This will be a 3 months course with us. Okay, so it will be 3 months course. You will be able to learn SQL and data warehousing concept, then ETL, then one reporting tool, Power BI, something like this. So this will be a course for the data analytics. But data science, it is almost 12 to 18 months course it is. And it is very, very complicated. Again, you have to know SQL, and you have to learn Python, right? Python is important. Python is a language. So it is also non-coding software, but very complicated. And after that, you need to learn machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, and natural language processing. Lot of things are available here. So these are the things you need to learn. And if you wanted to be part of data science, not only this, you have to know statistics. Stats also you need to know, and plus you have to know mathematics. Maths, you need to be good at maths. And so as we told you already, data analytics means what? Data analytics means understanding past. Understanding the past. I have given you one example. Amazon wanted to know what was the sales of the last year, or what was the sales for last 5 years, or what was the sales for last 10 years in India, or how the Apple iPhones are being sold in India last 5 years. So every time the Amazon company wanted to ask, what was happened, right? So it is completely understanding past is called data analytics, or you can say reporting the past. Reporting the past. Reporting the past is called as data analytics. It is also called as a business intelligence. అర్థమవుతుందా? BI is called as a data analytics. So, or you can say understanding the past is called as a data analytics or business intelligence, or reporting the past is what is called as data analytics. But what is the data science? As we discussed, data science means it is planning for the future, or future predictions, predicting the future, predicting the predict the future is what is called data science. I wanted to know what would be my sales in India next 5 years, and what would be my health state after 5 years. A patient wanted to understand. Clear? For example, now you are crossing 40, 45, and your diabetics levels are like this. Your heart beating is level set. You're obese. You have some obese, and lot of based on that. I would like to predict, and when is that I'm going to be getting a heart attack, or how is that I'm going to be getting this. So the predictions can be happening with the help of a data science, or called as artificial intelligence and machine learning, and lot of automation is also going to be happening. Clear? For example, when you open Amazon portal today, when you look for, let us say, a Puma shoe, immediately you will be able to get a lot of recommendations. A lot of automations are going to be happening, saying that it will show you immediately Adidas shoes, or lot of Bata shoes. It knows that you wanted to look for some kind of a shoes. So recommendation algorithms, all of them are happening with the help of data science. It is going to be understanding pattern matching, recommendations. A lot of things are can be automated with the help of artificial intelligence. So data analytics, where you people can easily get into IT companies, and later you can jump into data science if you're good in learning stats and maths and remaining things. Am I clear? If you learn only Python, that is not important. Python is a small 30 days program. So SQL Server is a 45 days program. Like that, 30 days program is called Python, right? But machine learning, remaining things, all this content will be for 12 months. Clear? So it will be huge content there. Machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, blah blah blah. It will take a minimum of 8 months to 1 year. So this will be huge content. Many people think that if I learn Python and I know data science is not a Python. Python is a language which will be implemented in this. Many people will say Python is so hot, so my brother want me to learn Python. If you learn Python, it is nothing. I'm telling you, Python is 30 days program. Along with the Python, you need to learn all of them, and after that you don't get a job because it is very complicated one, right? So the better get into data analytics. So this is also no coding software, but you need to have a lot of R&D, research skills you need to have. You will become a data scientist in the company, and it is not a simple software engineering role. Software engineering is something different. When you become a data analytics, you will become a BA developer, BA engineer, but this is not an engineering role. It is a data scientist role. Be clear. So both of them are hot, but I am telling you, you can get into this first, then later, if you wanted to go, you can go into that. Now, everybody needs data. Now, the same question asked to Microsoft, what is a data? So Microsoft says, data is a currency today. Data is currency today. How come it is currency? Because if you see, Amazon is selling some products, they're able to get some profits. But what is, WhatsApp selling? What is Facebook is going to sell? Nothing. Instagram, is it selling something? Nothing. But how come Insta is so rich today? WhatsApp is so rich today. Facebook is so rich today because they have your data. Data itself is a currency today. Data itself is a currency. Today, you will be able to get billions of dollars when you have the company's data or when you have some data in your hands, because data itself is a currency today. That is what a answer given by Microsoft to one of the journalists in US. The same question asked, what is the meaning by data, to Google. Google says data is everything today. Whatever you think of today, that is because of data. We're talking about artificial intelligence, we're talking about data science, we're talking about lot of other things, lot of automation. Many people are talking about driverless cars. Okay, it is going to be coming very soon. Driverless cars are going to be coming. So a lot of automation is going to be happening because of data today. Clear? So data is everything today. Whatever you think, that is data. But the question is that how much of data you have. That is the question. What is the size of the data the company has? Clear? When you have a small amount of data, so I'm talking about the data which is there in a small amount. For example, I'm able to get megabytes of data. Megabytes means so 1,000 rows every month I'm getting. For example, goonlinetrainings.com will be receiving a lot of data. People will call our numbers and they say some YouTube videos and they call us this numbers. Sir, I wanted to enroll for Java course. Sir, I would like to enroll for Python course, data science course, data analytics course, or this course, that course. So when you ask this kind of a requirement, all the data will be stored in our Excel sheets. Normally what we do, we will be able to store all the students' inquiries in one Excel sheet like this. Okay. So when you have a small amount of data, we are going to be storing student number one and Raj, and what is the course is interested to take, gender male, female, data of inquiry, his phone number, his email ID, and what is the payment he made. He made $100, 2,000, 20,000 rupees in Indian currency or USD, because we will be getting lot of people from US as well as from India. Some people will be making dollars, some people will be making in Indian rupees, all the data, paid date. Like that, every month we get how much of data? 1,000 rows, 1,000 or 2,000 inquiries. We will be able to get all the data we are going to store in the Excel sheets only, because I have a very limited data. So when you have a small amount of data, where will you store is the question. So I'm going to be storing my data in Excel. Excel is the one thing I'm going to be using. It is a software. I can store the data. I can also process the data. What do you mean by process? End of the day, I wanted to know what is the total sales. I wanted to go here and do some summing operation. The total fee I have collected so far is $420. Clear? So 420 into Indian rupees, 420, uh, uh, let us say, I'll write some formula, 420 into, let us say, 80 rupees is the dollar price. So total the sales is happened 33,600 rupees, something like that, till the end of the day. So all the data we will be able to get it. After that, we create what is called as the processing. Processing means doing some kind of a calculations, writing what is my total sales. So I'm doing a totaling. Totaling is called as a process. I wanted to know average per month. How many people have joined every month? How many people did not join? Anushka, she inquired the course, but she did not make the payment. That means she did not join. So I wanted to know a report. So I'm going to be preparing what is called a report. Clear? So report I will be creating like this in 2021, number of inquiries, January, how many inquiries we got it. In MSBI, how many inquiries, SQL, how many inquiries. So every month manual I'm counting. I will take February 1, 2, 3. I'll count manually. I will be able to write. Clear? Like that February. So how many people are inquiring? Again, I'm going to be also writing one more report. What is the fee I have collected? I have collected, let us say, 30,000 or 2,000 rupees. I'm collecting 18,000 rupees, 24,000 rupees. So January, like that again. So manually, my team is going to be taking the data. This is what is called detailed data. What kind of a data it is? It is called as a detailed data. So daily data, it is going to be there. So, but with the help of a details, I will not be able to understand how my company is growing. So what I do, I ask my team to create a lot of reports. This is what is called processed data, or this is what is called a dashboard. Report is called as a dashboard. People can understand, oh, these many people have joined in the inquired January for a month, and there is a good growth. So they can see last 5 years how the data is happening, how many inquiries. So the inquiries are again, there is a growth and there is a negative, it is stagnated again, there is a depreciation, like that you will be able to understand whether it's increasing trend, decreasing trend. It is increasing trend. Clear? So people can understand how the inquiries and how the companies are happening. So by seeing the data, you will not be able to tell very easily which course is doing good, which course is not doing well, which month is the more inquiries are there, which month the less inquiries are there. So you will get a minimum sum, a minimum, what is the maximum. So lot of things you will be able to, and you will be able to understand what is average number of customers per month. Lot of questions you will be able to ask. So this is what is called as a processing operation. Processing I'm going to do manually, creating this kind of a report. This is what is called showing the data. Showing the data in the table format is called as a reporting. Clear? We create a lot of reports and the people will be happy. Oh, this many people, this is the amount we have received for this course. This is the amount we have received this course. Like we will be able to understand. Then next month also we'll say this is the amount we have received it. We have, this is the amount we have received it. Like that, you may be receiving lot of, courses. Then you can see that next month everything is good except one course. So this is good because 50,000, there is a growth, there is a growth. So understanding from 1 month to 1 month, then you can take the decision which one is doing better, which one is not doing better. This is what is called data analytics. Data analytics means get the data. This is what is my detailed data, and prepare a understandable data, business understandable data. If I create this data, give it to my boss easily can understand very good growth and in every month except DevOps. DevOps is not doing bit because there is a negative impact. Minus 2000, we lost it, right? It is not even stagnated, it is negative impact. So I wanted to focus on this course. I wanted to give much more advertisements for this course. I wanted to give a lot of things, a lot of offers for this course, so that I wanted to improve my business. So this is what is called business intelligence. Business intelligence means take the detailed level data and convert into information. Convert into what information? And using information, you can compare month by month. Then you can see which one is doing good, which one is not doing good, and you can create a beautiful reports. Then you can take a decision saying that, and I'm doing very good in these courses, and I'm not very good in this course. Now I need to do lot of decisions I need to take. What is the problem? The problem could be DevOps trainer is not so good. I have to immediately change the trainer. Or DevOps, course content, we are not covering complex things. Because of that, many people are not giving good feedback and other people are not joining. So whatever be the reason, I need to understand, and immediately I have to take the decisions, and I have to move on, because I'm here not to close the courses, right? I'm here as a CEO of the company to increase my business, right? So by seeing the numbers, but people can easily tell you you're good in this field, you're bad in this field. So data analytics means take the past data. I'm able to see 2021 data, then you understand in which sector you're doing good and which sector you're going bad. So by taking the this kind of a dashboards and reports, showing the data in the table format is called as the reporting. But I wanted to take this data and convert this data into visualizations. Where is visualization? I can go to insert. Now I create a beautiful visualization like this. Okay. Now, so which one is very, very good? So definitely Power BI first month to next month it is increasing. So it is almost increasing. It is almost increasing. This is much more sales has happened here. It is decreased. See, so this is how you can create a beautiful visualization. So reporting means show the data in the only which format? Which format? In the table format. Visualizing means show the data in the this kind of a visualizations. Clear? So Power BI, so you need to select this data, and go into this. You can create a beautiful visualization like this. So which course is doing good, you can easily tell. Python is doing good, next one is Power BI is doing good, the next one SQL, MSB, DevOps. So being, seeing the numbers are always boring. Clear? So take the detailed level data, convert into this kind of a, aggregations and reports, then you create a lot of visualizations. Clear? So you will be able to do beautiful visualizations with the help of Excel, but Excel is a completely manual tool. Clear? So advanced Excel is called as a Power BI. So without writing any code, simply I click on this, I will be able to select like that. I will be able to go and create a beautiful reports like that, and you will be able to give these reports to the customer can understand, what is the, good sales, and which course is doing good, which, product is doing good, and where the sales is very, very less. People can understand by seeing your reports and visualizations. Clear? So Excel is also number one reporting tool, but manually you need to do. Clear? But manually you have to do with the Excel. Clear? I don't want to do it manually. I want it to do with the help of with the help of a Power BI. Means it is 100 times easier than the Excel sheet. Power BI is 100 times easier than the Excel sheet when you have less amount of data. When you have less amount of data, you can perform data analytics with the help of a Power BI itself. Clear? Sorry, with the help of Excel itself, you can perform the data analytics. Clear? But why are we not using Excel? Because Excel is more manual work, and you can implement, Power BI or any other reporting tool. Excel is also very, very good reporting tool. You can create a beautiful reports, beautiful visualizations. But the problem is that manually you have to do it. Manually you need to do it. You cannot automate something. So that is where the problem of Excel. Excel is also very, very good reporting and Excel tool. Excel can store the data. Excel also can process the data, can create a lot of things, but everything is manual. Clear? And Excel also can be implemented when you have very small amount of data. Clear? So when you have the data analytics and data science, both of them can be done on the Excel data. You need not have anything, but Excel can only store a small amount of data. Think about Amazon company or Netflix company. What is the data per month they will be able to get? They will be able to get GBs of data. You can think lakhs of data, millions of data, thousands of rows they will be able to get every month. That data you will not be able to keep in Excel. Can I store 20 GB of data in Excel? Excel file will not open. Clear? Excel file will not open. Clear? So Rupesh is asking, sir, online lab will be there and how can we use that lab? So online lab will not be there. So you need to install some software. Clear? You need to install some software in your local computer. So that I'm going to be giving you. Okay? Yeah. And Devraj is asking, sir, completed SQL Server and SSIS. Now I have two options: get the job or do Power BI, or first should do Power BI and MSB. So what I strongly recommend, you have done SSIS and SQL Server means you can prepare your CV and upload. Meanwhile, you should also learn one reporting tool, because ETL SQL Server is good, but many companies also expect that you should also know one reporting tool. Okay? So you can also appear for the interviews. You can also plan for BA tools, Power BA tools. Clear? When you have a small amount of data, Excel can handle it, but when you have a large amount of data, so who's going to be storing the data? SQL. It is also called as RDBMS softwares or called as a tools. So where you are going to be storing the data. Remember, clear? What is SQL? SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It is also called as Relational Database Management System or a software where you are going to be storing the data. Clear? But who's going to be processing the data? Any language can process the data. Processing means, as I told you, I wanted to know sum. I wanted to find out average. I wanted to find out minimum, maximum when you have a large amount of data. What are SQL softwares or tools? You know, lot of popular SQL softwares. The number one software is called Oracle. It is a SQL software, or it is also called as RDBMS software. Microsoft SQL Server, it is also RDBMS software or SQL Server software. DB2, it is from which company? IBM company, right? Database 2000, it is also SQL software. Then IBM released recently, it is purchased this company, NetEase, that is also super duper a SQL software only. SQL means you can store large amount of data. NetEase. And we have MySQL. It is a free software to store the GBs of data, free software, right? So now we have lot of other companies are dealing with the data. Teradata, right? So Teradata, and the next one is called lot of software, PostgreSQL. Lot of companies are doing. So the number one, so who came into the market means the first guy is this guy. Which guy? The first guy into the market is this guy. Oracle company, IBM company released this. The first software is called DB2 software. It is released in 1970s itself. RDBMS is the concept released into the market, not now. It is very, very old concept in 1970s. The IBM company thought about, I would like to store the data. I wanted to store the data. I wanted to have a dedicated software because C++, Java, .NET, all of them are called what? All of them are called languages. They can process the data. If you wanted to do some summing operation, max, min, average, this kind of an operation, any Java people, any C++, any .NET guys, any language can do beautifully. Clear? We have Android nowadays, or we have Angular JS. Lot of new languages are going to come, but all these are to process the data. Clear? But I wanted to store the data, so DB2, Oracle, SQL Server, NetEase, MySQL, Teradata, PostgreSQL, like that. There are some thousands of softwares are available. These are there to store the data. So I can tell you, if I have a lot of blood, where can I store the blood? I have to use a blood bank. I have a lot of gold. Where can I store the gold? I have to go in for gold bank. I have a lot of cash. Where will I go? I have to go to normal bank and deposit the cash. But I have a lot of data. Where will I store it? Data banks. Data bank is called as a database. Clear? So DB2 is what? A data bank. Oracle is what? A data bank. SQL Server is what? A data bank. Clear? Where you will be able to store the data. You can say all these are nothing but a godowns or a storeroom. In the storeroom, what will you do? You store the, you store the items. I have a storeroom, I have a godown. I'm going to be storing rice bags, oil tins, fruits, lots of stationery. So I have a lot of, storerooms and godowns. DB2 is a IBM godown. Oracle is a Oracle company's godown or a storeroom. SQL Server are called as a SQL Server. This is also called as a SQL or a SQL. Clear? The same name these people have implemented. So SQL means not SQL Server. SQL means all these are SQL only. So the same name. Microsoft thought this is very, very good name. Let us use the same name. So for example, my name is Bhaskar Naidu. I am not a son of Chandrababu Naidu. You cannot say Naidu is matching. So you cannot say that I am, relative of Chandrababu Naidu. I can say Bhaskar Gates. You cannot say that, he's the son of Bill Gates. It cannot. So the name is good. People may use the same name everywhere. SQL means generic name. So all these are SQL softwares, means we can store a large amount of data. All these are called as storerooms or godowns. Clear? So how much of data they can store? They will be able to store gigabytes of data. So every day the Amazon company is getting, every month Amazon company may be getting some 100 GB or some 400 GB of data per month this company is getting. Now tell me, every month this company is getting this much of a data. After some time, after 12 months, it will become how much of data? It will become 400 GB per month into 12 months, it is 4800 GB. It is equivalent to approximately 5 terabytes of data or 4.8 terabytes of data that you have it. So when we have terabytes of data, normal RDBMS is not useful, because every month you are getting 400 GB of data. Means now the Dashera festival is going on in South India and India. You have a much more transactions are happening every month, every day. The millions of transactions are happening in Flipkart, Amazon, lot of online portals, right? Now you see large amount of data will be there every month, but 1 year data, approximately they will have 5 terabytes of data. Normal RDBMS cannot store this kind of a data. We are going to be using dedicated software when you have a terabytes of data. Clear? So normal GBs of data means normal these can handle. When you have a terabytes of data, I'm talking about millions. 1 million is equivalent to 10 lakhs. I'm talking about millions means you're talking about crores. Okay, crores in Indian currency. So when you have crores of rows, normal RDBMS cannot deal with the data. This is where we are going to be using data warehouse tools are going to be used in the IT companies. Clear? Warehouse, there is no space here. Warehouse, there is no space. It is a single word. Clear? So who's going to be processing the data? BI tools are going to be used to process the data. Remember this point. Clear? When you have a large amount of terabytes of data, normal RDBMS, normal SQL cannot store the data. It will fail. So when you have terabytes of data, for example, 1 year of Amazon data, I wanted to store 1 year of Amazon data or last 5 years of Amazon data. So 1 year 5 terabytes into last 10 years of data. What is the size? Size will be 50 terabytes of data the Amazon company has lost 10 years. Now tell me, where will I store this data? So the terabytes of data you will be able to store in the data warehouse tools. But now you ask me, what is a warehouse? Warehouse means go down, very, very bigger go downs. Now, how the data warehouse can be created? Data warehouse when be created with the bigger hardware, very, very big hardware, you need to have it. Okay, very, very big hardware you need to have it. Which software is going to be using? Again, same SQL RDBMS software will be used. Remember that. Clear? So, for example, I buy a laptop. In my laptop, what is my laptop configuration? 1 terabyte of hard disk and 4 GB or 10 GB of RAM. So, in my laptop, if I am installing a DB2 or Oracle SQL Server, it is simply RDBMS software. I can store maximum 1 terabyte of data. Why? Because the capacity is 1 terabyte. So, when you go here, so almost one, if you see this, the drives, the all put together, I have 1 terabyte of data. If I install SQL Server or Oracle software, so what is the maximum data I can store? Only 1 terabyte. But can I store 50 terabytes of data here? It is impossible, because the hard disk is this much. But can I change the hard disk? you need to increase the RAM, processor, everything. My laptop will fail. My laptop will fail. So what I do? I will be able to buy one more bigger hardware where you have 100 terabyte of hard disk, you have 500 GB of RAM, and you have let us say some 500 processors are running at a bigger computer. In this, I'm going to be installing SQL software. SQL software means what? Oracle, DB2, some software I'm going to be installing. Bigger hardware plus RDBMS. This is called as a data warehouse. Remember that. Clear? So data warehouse is nothing but a bigger hardware where same SQL software is running. SQL software means what? Any software like Oracle, Teradata, DB2, anything can run. So that is what is called a data warehouse. Clear? For example, now tell me, you have a storeroom, right? You have a storeroom. How you are going to be constructing a storeroom with the brick and cement? But you have a bigger godown. So how it is going to be constructed? Same brick and cement. But why that is called as a godown, and why you are calling your you have house in that you have a small kitchen, small storeroom. Why are you calling as a storeroom? Because it is limited space. But to prepare godown and the storeroom, the material is the same. Now tell me, what is that bucket? Bucket is a plastic, made up of plastic. And what about a tank? Tank is also made up of plastic. But why are you calling that as a tank and this is a bucket? Small in size, 30 liters capacity. That is what is called a bucket. But there is a 1,000 liter, 10,000 liter tank. It is also made up of a plastic. Bucket is also made up of a plastic. Both of them are plastic, but you are calling one as a bucket, one is a tank because the size. Clear? So data warehouse software wise, same software we are going to be having, but the hardware is a bigger hardware. Am I clear? So same SQL server can become a data warehousing SQL server, Teradata data warehousing server, Oracle data warehousing server. Clear? So like that, the companies will have a smaller size servers where they will be installing Oracle, and that is a Oracle machine, a SQL Server machine, a DB2 machine. That is how the people will call. But when they have bigger, terabytes of hardwares and everything, they'll say Oracle data warehousing server, SQL Server data warehousing server, Netezza data warehousing server, Teradata data warehousing server. Like that, they are going to be calling. Clear? So data where space house and write code. So data warehouse is a single word, and you should not also write a data warehouse. It is also wrong, and it is also wrong. This is not the way. Clear? So data space warehouse is a single word. This is how you have to have. So what is SQL? SQL means, I told you, which is a tank or a bank or a storeroom. So when you install this in the smaller hardware, small size of data it can store. When you install the SQL software in the bigger hardware, bigger data it can accumulate. So SQL purpose, RDBMS purpose, to store the data. Remember. What is the purpose of RDBMS? What is the purpose of SQL? To store large amount of data. Large amount could be gigabytes of data, or if it is a terabytes of data also, SQL RDBMS can store the data. If somebody asks you what is the purpose of RDBMS, you can easily tell to store large amount of data in a computer. Clear? So how do you store large amount of data before computers? In the books only, right? You have a 1,000-page book, 10,000-page book. You have only books. Manually, people were using books only, right? But electronically, how do you store large amount of data? Means small amount of data, Excel or in the notepad. Large amount of data can go to RDBMS or SQL. Am I clear? But today, the story is not stopped here, because I have lot of terabytes of data. Think about a company called Facebook, Amazon. Everyday data, if they're getting terabytes of data every day, Facebook, Google, Twitter, they have very big amount of data. So it is called as a petabyte of data, zettabyte of data, yottabyte of data, byte of data. This size of data is called as unlimited data. people will be calling this as a big data. Now tell me, what is the distance to go to moon or Mars or to go to somewhere else? Unlimited distance, you go mad, right? But now I wanted to store this size of a data is called as unlimited data. What is this data? It is also called as unlimited data. It is also called as a big data. Big data means what, Nana? That you cannot measure. Unlimited data. Any amount of data you can get it. That is what is called big data. So who's going to be storing? Who's going to be processing? So all these guys cannot do that. So there is a separate software called Hadoop. Okay, Hadoop is going to be storing the data as well as it is going to be also processing the data. Clear? So however, Excel is doing both things. However, Excel is going to be doing, both of them the same way. Hadoop is one more software. It has been released by one company. It is called Apache. It is not a company. It is a Apache Software Foundation. So this company is going to give you the Hadoop software for free. Clear? Only you need to have the machines, you need to have the hardware, you need to buy it. This is a free software companies, the Apache Software Foundation company is giving to store unlimited data, big data. Clear? So Hadoop has two components. One is called HDFS, Hadoop Distributed File System, and it is going to be having MapReduce. These are the two programs. I will discuss about this later. So one is called storing the data, one is called processing the data. So this is the things that we have. To store the data, you will be able to store the data in which a small data means Excel, bigger data means SQL RDBMS. To process the data, you will be able to use this. And Teradata means you can go to data warehousing and BI tools. And you have even more bigger data means Hadoop. Am I clear? Now, I will give you a simple example. I wanted to go to supermarket from my house. So it is hardly comes 2 kilometers. How do I go? I take a bike and go. Small distance, I take a bike. Small data, I will use Excel. Or I can also store the data in the paper and a pen. I can go to the market only 2 kilometers, 2 miles. I can go by walk, or I can go by cycle, or I can go by bike. I wanted to go to 500 kilometers or 500 miles. Can I go by a walk? I can go, but it is advisable? No. Can I use a bike? That is also not advisable. I go by a bus or the train or a car, right? So I can use a bus or the train or the car because the distance is more. When the data is in more, so you need to change the tool. What is the tool earlier? Excel. Now the tools are SQL and languages. Now, I wanted to go to America from India. Can I go by a train or a car? I have to use the flight. Now, when the data is more terabytes, you have to use different tools. The tools are called data warehousing tools and BI tools. And this is where you're going to be using SAP BI. Right? Lot of tools are available here. So we have SAP BI, OBI, Oracle BI, then we have SAS BI, then we have MS BI, and today we got one more tool called Power BI, PBI. Clear? So MS BI is released in 2005 and Power BI is released in 2015. Clear? So we don't have only this Microsoft BI, MS BI, Power BI, both of them from Microsoft, and these are from the non-Microsoft. And when you have a large amount of data, terabytes of data, you use what? A flight. But I wanted to go to moon or Mars. Can I use a flight? I have to use a rocket. Hadoop is just like a rocket. It can cover unlimited distance. Am I clear? So it depends upon the distance you're going to be changing the tool. It is not your choice. Can you use a cycle to go to moon? People will laugh at you. Can you use a bike to go to moon? People will laugh at you. But I wanted to go to market. Can I use a rocket and go? People again laugh at you. 2 kilometers rocket. So people will laugh at you. Right? It depends upon the use. Based on that, the companies will decide, should I use Hadoop software? Should I use data warehousing and BI softwares? Or should I use simple RDBMS and languages? Or should I store the data in the Excel? Go online trainings is going to be dealing only data in Excel, because I don't have that much of a data. I don't need all this at all. Am I clear? So that is what you need to know. So let us understand all these tools versus MSB and Power BI, and we'll complete the demo. Clear? If you wanted to perform data analytics or the data science, either you can get the data from Hadoop, or we can get the data from data warehousing tools, or we can also get the data from RDBMS tools, or you can also get the data from Excel. Clear? So data analytics and data science, these you can perform if you have the data. So data can be there in the Hadoop system, or data will be there in the data warehousing system, or data will be there in the normal SQL RDBMS, or data may be there in Excel. So these are called data storing uh, components. Get the data, clean the data, store the data. Then after that, what you do, you perform data analytics and data science. Am I clear? Now, I wanted to tell you what is the difference between other BI tools. So, we have a lot of BI tools, right? So, SAP BI, OBI, then we have SAS BI, lot of SAP BI, lot of tools are available, right? These tools are nothing but only one tool. Okay? These tools are released not now, year 2000. So these tools are very, very old tools. 2000, 2001, 2002. That time it is completely one single reporting tool. You can simply create visualizations. Clear? So these tools were very, very costly and very, very complex to learn. To give a competition, Microsoft released MSBI when in year 2005. Clear? What Microsoft said, you don't buy only reporting tool. I'm going to be giving you 3 tools. Clear? So what are they? It is going to be SSIS, SSAS and SSRS is called as MSBI. Clear? So this is what is called ETL tool. This is what is called analysis tool. Okay. And SSRS is called as a reporting tool. Clear? So Microsoft says you don't buy only one tool and create a report. I wanted to give you a lot of other things. So if you buy a Nokia mobile long time, you can talk. But after that, when you have Samsung smartphones and lot of other companies, Apple iPhone released, you can also take the photos. Why should I buy one more camera? So why should I buy torchlight? There's a torchlight is also indicated. Calendar. Lot of things have been implemented in a single mobile phone. Like that, MSBI is dealing with a lot of applications inside smartphone, where you have a torchlight, you have weather forecasting, you can understand, you can use the calculator, lot of things, right? Alarms. So lot of things you can have it. Like that, MSBI is not only for the reporting, you can also do lot of other operations, ETL operations. Clear? ETL means extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data, analysis and reporting. So this is what Microsoft was doing. But so in between, there is a company called Tableau BI. Tableau BI released, I think, in 2010, and I don't remember the year completely. This guy is creating a beautiful reports, and this software is called self-service BI. Self-service BI means you need not know any technical knowledge to create a report. It is similar to Excel sheet, and more than Excel sheet, you can easily create a beautiful reports. Your MBA guy, your manager is asking, your boss is asking a report. now either you need to go to the team and ask them, hey, I need a report. So technical people can create a beautiful reports, but MBA executives or BCom executives, anybody who does not know any technology, any technical things, they wanted to create a report. They can use Excel sheets, but more than Excel, Tableau BA is very, very simple BA. It is called as a self-service BA. Anybody can create a beautiful reports, only reports, nothing else. So Microsoft is losing a lot of demand for the reporting SSRS, because this is where lot of technical guys only can create reports, and Microsoft thought that it is a good competition. Who is good competitor now? Tableau BA is a good competitor too for SSRS. Immediately in 2015, so Power BI is released by Microsoft. It is also the next level, or you can say BA tool. It is a self-service BA tool. Because of this, many companies stopped using Tableau. Okay, many companies stopped using Tableau, and slowly it has also become self-service BI. It has become number one BI software. Clear? So Power BI instead of SSRS, we can go in for Power BI. So remaining ETL tools, SSIS is there, SSAS is there. Instead of this, the companies are using what? Power BI as a good reporting tool. That is what you need to understand today. Clear? So SSIS and SSAS and SSRS, these three are called MSBI. It is released in 2005 to give a competition. Any non-technical people can create a beautiful reports and visualization with the help of a Power BI. So, but if you want to perform some other operations, I would like to perform ETL operations, lot of operations means still you have to use all these things. Tomorrow I'll talk about what is SSIS, what is SSAS, what is reporting, what is Power BI. In tomorrow's class, I will be talking about in detail, and tomorrow I will be talking about what is a data warehousing in detail. Am I clear? So that is also very, very important. Before that, before closing the session today, I wanted to know history for this guy. SQL Server is a RDBMS software. RDBMS means what? It is a tank. It is a go down. You can think like that. So we have a lot of godowns are available, right? We have a Reliance godown. We have a big, Amazon godown like that. DB2 IBM godown is DB2. Oracle godown is Oracle like that. So what is a SQL Server history? So SQL Server or a SQL Server is a Microsoft product. The first version is released in 1989, which is a completely RDBMS software. RDBMS means it is a completely data storing and data retrieving. It is a bank. You can go to the bank, withdraw the cash, deposit the cash. So in SQL Server, what can you do? You can put the data, get the data. In the blood bank, what will you do? You deposit the blood, get the blood, right? So next version released 3.0, 5.0. The next version called 7.0. The next they have released SQL Server 2000. So till this, it is a completely RDBMS software. But now afterwards, the second version, or you can say the updated or the modified version released. So that is 2005. It is released in year 2005. So in this, it is RDBMS tool plus in this only it is added MSBI. Three more softwares are included. Okay, three more softwares are included in this version. So it is called as SS. SS means SQL Server Integration Services, SQL Server Analysis Services, SQL Server Reporting Services. So these three tools are called MSBI. So MSBI is released not as an extra software, it is injected in the SQL Server itself. The next versions I will tell you. 2008. Afterwards, 2008 R2. R2 means release 2. It is released in 2010, but the name is called R2. Then 2012 version, then 2014, then 2016, then 2017. Current version is 2019. This is the final version, or you can say latest version is called as SQL Server 2019. This software I am going to be giving it to you. So you have to install the software. Clear? So you will get lot of softwares. You will get Express, and you will be able to get developer and lot of additions in this, and you will be able to get enterprise edition. Clear? So this kind of a softwares you will have. So we have to install. Should not install. You can go in for this, or you can go in for this. This software I am going to be giving it to you day after tomorrow. Clear? I will give you this software. You have to install this software. So what is the hardware requirement? So what is that you should have in your laptop? Minimum any processor you can have, i3, i4, any processor, but not Celeron processors. You can have AMD, any processor, any AMD processor. Minimum 500 GB of hard disk. Clear? So, and if you have 128 GB of SSD or more SSD, it will be more faster. Minimum 4 GB of RAM is there. If you don't have the SSD, you can go and get the SSD for 1500 rupees. You need to go, it will be very, very faster, and 4 GB of RAM or more. Clear? This is the hardware requirement. But what are the softwares you need to install it? Compulsorily, you have to have Windows 10 or more. More means Windows 11. I strongly recommend. And if you have Windows 11 Home, or you can say Pro, there are two versions. Clear? Windows 10 and 11, but I recommend Windows 11 Home or Pro. I always recommend Windows 11 Pro only. If you have a home, you can upgrade it by paying 500 rupees. You will get a security key online, Amazon or Flipkart. You can buy and upgrade it to Pro. Or if you have Windows 11, Windows 10, I strongly recommend to upgrade it to Windows 11 Pro by paying some 1000 rupees extra. You can go to any hardware shop. You better take that Windows 10 and upgrade it to Windows Pro. Clear? Because it is important. And we will be able to install SQL Server. Which version? 2019. This I will give you. I will give you when? Day after tomorrow. Clear? So that is what. And Power BI software also I will give you day after tomorrow, and I will show you how to install these two. Clear? So I will give you this, and you have to install MS Office. That is important. MS Office 2007 version or later any versions you can have. So PDF, if you want to install, you can install Windows Zip or Windows RAR. So zipping purpose, if you want to install, you can install. So these are compulsory. So these two I'm going to be giving. If you don't have this, you need to go and get it done in your nearest hardware shop. Clear? So you can buy a good laptop. You can go to Amazon. You can also buy one Amazon laptop with this configuration, right? So let me show you configuration. Which configuration you can buy. So I'm using a Lenovo laptop. You can buy any laptop. Lenovo, the basic 20 to 30,000, the 30 to 40,000 rupees you can buy. So Lenovo IdeaPad 3 11th generation Core i3, 15-inch full, lightweight. So 8 GB RAM, 512 GB SSD. Windows 11, Office 2021, 2 years warranty, 3 months. So 36,000 rupees you will be able to get it. You can buy 30 to 40, not more than that. So 27, it is also good. So Celeron, but I don't recommend Celeron, but it is, don't go for it. So we can go in for AMD. This is a very good processor, 31,000. Clear? So 12 GB SSD, 8 GB of RAM, Windows 11. This is more than sufficient for you to buy, Nana. So you can plan for this kind of a configuration. Lenovo Core i3, 30,000 rupees, or you can buy this laptop, 256 SSD, beautiful laptop you can buy. So 30,000 rupees you will be able to get it. Now you can plan for one laptop, 30 to 40,000, but don't buy it seller on laptops. Am I clear? So buy, and if you don't have that much money, you can buy same configuration. You can buy a desktop. Okay, desktop you will be get for 20K. Make sure you need to have audio, video, and internet connectivity has to be there. Without a laptop, we will not be able to sustain in the IT company. You cannot complete the training. If you're not able to arrange for next 1 week or 10 days, that is fine. You can buy within 10 days of time. And anyhow, I will give you software. And day after tomorrow, I'll show you how to install the software. And you can install all the softwares. Then if you're not able to do it now, at least arrange in 1 week or 10 days time. So you will be able to install everything so that you can practice the classes. Without a laptop, you will not be able to do anything. So tomorrow, I will talk about what is MSBA, Microsoft Business Intelligence, and along with that, what is SSIS, what is SSAS, what is SSRS. Instead of SSRS, we are going to be learning what? Power BI. So, what are the things that you are going to be learning? SSIS, we will be learning. SSAS will be free for you. I'll be able to take the free classes. And SS Power BI you will be able to learn. And data warehousing you will be able to learn. So, all of them you are going to be learning. So, you are going to be learning MSBI, all the things except SSRS. Plus, so instead of SSRS, you're going to be learning Power BI. So you have to learn. Plus SQL Server is mandatory, right? So this is also you'll be learning. So you're learning SQL Server plus MS BI plus Power BI. Only one tool you are not learning. That tool is called SSRS. And you're learning SSIS will be paid course. SSAS is a free course. And Power BI, anyhow you will be enrolling. And tomorrow we'll talk about everything. What is SSIS and AS and RS and Power BI and data warehousing. And tomorrow is the final demo. And this is what is called SQL Server history and which version you have to install. The current version is SQL Server 2019. Clear? So let us see. Microsoft may release new version. I think this year or next year, we don't know, but no information yet. Clear, guys? And hope you're able to understand. Depends upon the size of the data, you will be able to store the data. So you cannot say that I'm going to be using Hadoop everywhere. I'm going to be using data warehousing everywhere, means it cannot. Chalo. Thank you, guys. And tomorrow we'll be having the part 3 demo and final demo. People who are new today, they need to fill the form. If you fill the form, you will be able to get the discounted price. So that's what I told you. So this is the form I'm going to be giving it to you. So please fill the form. If you're not able to fill the form, whatever be the reason, you send me email. So already we are giving the daily recording videos. So the first video we have given, if you miss the first day video, please send me email to goonline.bhaskargmail.com or bhaskarjogi@gmail.com. I will be able to send first day demo video, and in today's demo video also you will be getting after 11 o'clock. So please, you provide the details in the link. Clear? So apart from that, if you have any questions, you can ask me, you can call me anytime. These are my board numbers. You will be able to talk to these guys. Or if you wanted to talk to me personally, I don't have any direct number. You can give me your phone number in the email. I will be able to call you. If you don't get a reply, whatever be the reason, remind me once or some. I am waiting for this call and I would like to talk to you. Clear? So give me your phone number. I will talk to you. So any graduate, any year passed out, any easy to learn concept, no coding, non-IT, guys easily get into IT companies, and we are going to be supporting, because end of the day, even the course is hot, but teacher is not properly explaining, then definitely you will not be able to go into IT companies. Many people will learn Power BI course, But with the other institutions, they don't teach completely basic to advanced level. They teach you one course and they say Power BI is over. Within 20 days, they'll say SQL Server 5 days, Power BI 20 days course is over. You pay me 2 lakhs, I'll give you proxy. You will be losing the job. You will be losing the money, confidence, everything. You will have a fear to go to the next time to IT industry. Never go into that kind of a model. You take 2 months extra. You keep 3 to 4 months time in your basket so that you will be able to go into IT companies peacefully. Okay. If you learn the subject, even though you fail, nothing to worry because you know the subject, you surely you will be able to get the knowledge. Great. So you go to the hospital, there is a doctor who has done the proxy and joined the company. What will happen to the hospital? What will happen to the the patient? People who do not know anything. So he has done the proxy call and admitted in Apollo hospital. He is doing your open heart surgery. What will happen to you? So proxies are not good. So the complete industry will be down. Clear? So proxies are very bad. Don't go into that kind of a mindset saying that my brother told me to learn everything in 20 days because my brother told me he will show me a job. So you should not be listening your brother, your mother, anybody. Without a subject you cannot survive. I'm telling you, as a 20 years experienced guy, I had seen many people. If not today, at least one day that guy is going to come out or he has to learn the complete topics after resigning, because people can catch you within 2 minutes when you join as a proxy guy, because they'll ask you, manager will ask you, tell me what was the role earlier, what was the project you are doing. So you cannot answer everything, you will get caught within 2 minutes. So never go into that kind of a model. So learn the course within 3 months of time and you fail some 3 to 4 rounds of interviews, then get the job very easily without taking any proxies help. Don't lose your money. So we are not here to get the jobs using a proxies. Okay. If you think that that is only one thing, then definitely you're thinking wrong. Clear? If you don't have any support, don't mind. I am there to support till you get the placements. But only thing is that you have to have the skills. Many certifications we have, but company needs skilled people, no certified people. I am certified people. I got 90% in my degrees and BTech. Nobody needs your degrees, qualification. Only one thing they'll ask you, do you have a skill? Clear? So company needs skilled people. Skill will be given by me. So you will be able to go into the companies very easily, but you need to practice. Without practice, you cannot go into the companies for sure. If you think that I will learn this course and going for a proxy, after learning this course, then if you want to go in for a proxy, at least you will have the knowledge, that is fine. But even then, if somebody people will not learn anything, they need a job. So 25 years, 30 years people are waiting to complete the graduation, but they cannot wait for 3 more months. People will say, company will collapse, work from home is removed. So lot of years, why you need to worry about all of them? Many companies are giving even today completely lifetime work from home facilities are available even today. Clear? People are getting 10 to 15 lakhs of salary packages where they were earning only 20,000 rupees per month. BCom, BA, all botany, zoology, B pharmacy, M pharmacy, housewives are turning into this if you have proper knowledge, proper skill. Without that, you cannot go into any company. I'm telling you. Your brother says that you need to learn everything in 20 days. Otherwise, you will not get a job. Don't, follow your brother, because even your brother, but end of the day, you will be there in the trouble. Clear? You tell brother, hey brother, I will learn the course. Give me 3 months of time. If you're not able to give me job, don't worry. I will be able to crack on my own. So Bhaskar sir will help me. So that is how you should tell your father, your mother, your brother, your colleague. Anybody tells you, do everything in 20 days, do everything in 1 month, means don't go, don't waste your money. Even though they are friends, their relatives, if you pay the amount to them, you will not be able to get the amount back. You will lose the confidence everywhere. That is for sure. Chalo guys, all the best. Tomorrow we'll talk about lot of technical things. So hope you are enjoying this class.